This video took me 2 hours and it turned out to be absolutely not at all what I was going for. So let's start with this. You see that e.l.f. primer there? Well, I was gonna use that and mix it with Milani's Illuminoso blush. Here I am trying to get you to see the actual color payout on my fingers. That wasn't working. So I mixed it with the e.l.f. Power Grip, hoping to get some sort of payout. Still couldn't see it, and I thought, all right, well, let's just go ahead and apply it to my lid. I had seen a demo about a week ago with somebody taking shimmer shadows and different products and mixing them with primer and using them for an eyeshadow base, and this was an epic fail. The Power Grip doesn't belong on your eyes, so if you were thinking about doing it, I've already done it for you. You don't have to do it. So obviously, I washed it all off, and now there I am trying to show you this Milani Illuminoso yet again, trying to get a good angle so you can see it. I didn't edit this out. Opening it up, having you take a look at it here. All right, so the next thing I did was I took NYX Marshmallow Primer, hoping to have a better result, which I did actually. So I mixed it all in there and I was playing with it until I could get a good payout. It took quite a few tries. As you can see, I'm holding my little hand up there, trying to get you to see it, different angles in the lighting, trying to get some sort of, result there. Finally, I just gave up and just started applying it on my lids. Okie doke. So using my finger wasn't that great, so I picked up an eyeshadow brush and started to apply it. It was taking forever to get some sort of payout on my lid. It took so long that I literally had to cut out a good 5 minutes of this. I could have just applied it to my lids on its own and that would have been good. Finally, I went ahead and just added more primer, more Illuminoso, mixed more up. I think you might be able to see it a little bit better here. I think I got a little bit better result. And then I started the whole process again, added a little bit more to my eyelids and then used a brush. And finally, I got the result on my lids that I needed. Of course, I went the complete long way around. I could have just done a shortcut and just applied it directly to my lids, but oh no, I wasn't going to give up at this point. So there it is, this gorgeous shade of Illuminoso blush mixed with primer into this great eyeshadow that I really should have just plopped down on my lid just the way it was. But anyway, here we go. Beautiful orange, peachy, beautiful Illuminoso eyeshadow. Now what I've decided to do is take my NYX Wonderstick, the dual end contour stick, and use it for my crease and above my crease and just blend that in there and have a nice, orangey brown mix. Well, the more I used it, the more I saw that it really wasn't blending very well. It looked like crap. And so I just blended. I was blending and blending and blending and blending, and it looked like crap. And I didn't like it at all. And so there I have I'm using yet another eyeshadow brush. Oh, and by the way, these little smatterings of ridiculous light blaring on my face, that was happening all throughout. So I just went ahead and left those in there for your viewing pleasure. But anyway, I just could not get this to work. It wasn't looking good. So I decided to pull out the Revolution highlighter palette that I have there, the highlighter pan that I have, and I thought, I'll just put some of this on my eyeshadow and it'll just make it all better. Well, what it ended up doing was completely canceling out all that work I did on my lid to get that Illuminoso to show up. As you can see, it just disappeared. So I'm like, okay, pull out the e.l.f. powder. After all, this whole video is about repurposing products, right? So I pulled out the e.l.f. powder and I think I'm going to use it as a little highlighter under my brow. That didn't work either. All right, here's another attempt at repurposing. I pulled out my Farmasi contour stick and I thought, let's use this for eyeliner. So I tried to apply that and it did absolutely nothing. So I put some more of this on the back of my hand and picked it up with a different brush and still tried, and it was a wash. Okay. All right, my resolve was starting to weaken, so I picked up an actual eyeshadow palette this time. After applying this beautiful burgundy shade, I went ahead and picked up a lighter shade and decided to start over. Did you hear me? Start over on my eyelids. So I just took up this light shade and put it all over my lid. And then you don't know this because I didn't show it on camera, but I started to apply the Illuminoso blush on my lid, again, this time straight from the pan. So that's what I'm doing right here, attempting to use the Illuminoso yet again. So let's see how this works out. Apparently, I'm still trying to salvage this eye look. I'm still actually thinking about, putting this out there. I'm reapplying my under eye makeup here, my concealer, because I had to clean up a mess under my eyes from all the fallout and all the mess I was messing with earlier. So that's what I'm doing here. Apparently, I got a second wind and decided to add yet another layer of eyeshadow. Again, this is from my IT Cosmetics palette. I was trying so hard not to have wasted the entire day trying to put together this video. I was still trying to figure out how I was going to salvage everything. So, all right, so here I'm just blending things out here, trying to make it look a little more uniform. The eyeshadow look didn't look bad after everything I did. This might be the look of the white flag, the waving the white flag. Not sure, but I can tell you at this point, I was so annoyed. I had spent so much time, you guys have no idea. Went ahead with the basic mascara. Nothing can go wrong with this, right? It's back, the Milani Illuminoso blush. This time I'm gonna actually use it for blush. Go ahead and play it safe. Yeah, just go ahead and use that for blush, where it belongs. I was very determined to salvage this. I mean, doing my brows at this point, yeah, I was definitely trying to salvage this thing. And powdering my face here. Apparently I forgot to do it before I put my blush on, but hey, that was basically par for the course. Alrighty, so Laura Geller Baked Bronze and Brighten. I love this bronzer. It makes everything okay. Decided to finish off the look with this and just pretend like nothing was wrong at all. Just like everything's totally normal. And then my little sweet boy Duncan, he put his little feet up on my legs and wanted to know what was taking me so long. That's Duncan, he's my sweet boy. Had a look in the vanity lights to see how it turned out. It really wasn't so bad, all things considered. Anyways, you guys, thanks for watching.